Hey internet, I'm Little Dreamer 3, but you guys can call me Laura, and I have something to say about YouTube culture. I don't know what a hero is. I do, however, believe that it is wrong for me to project my idea of a person and believe that is who they are. There has been a lot of discussion about YouTube culture and the YouTuber-viewer relationship. How the viewers have raised these YouTubers up onto pedestals. See the problem? No? Treating them like gods among men, when in reality, there are no gods. Only men. These YouTubers are just as flawed as you or I. I believe that it is important for not just the viewers, but also the YouTubers to take a step back and to take a look at this relationship and take some time to think about it critically and complexly. For viewers, this means imagining those YouTubers you have idolized as more than just two-dimensional, as the complex, multi-layer individuals that they are. For YouTubers, you didn't think I was gonna let you off the hook now, did you? For you, this means imagining your audience as hundreds of thousands of complex individuals, each with their own mind, voice, and feelings. These individuals cannot be categorized into just one box or under one label. A while ago, I started viewing YouTubers differently. I started to understand what it is like being a content creator, what it is to project a part of myself for the world to see and consume. I believe that there is a firm difference between the respect and admiration I hold for these individuals and blindly following the idea of a person you don't really know. This is an issue that affects more than just the YouTube community. This is the very same issue that celebrities have been dealing for decades, if not centuries. This is the same issue that appears whenever there is a creator and a fan. We need to change our mindset if we have any hope of improving this issue. It's not this gap that worries me. It's our attitude towards it and the belief that we can one day bridge the gap together, when in reality, with so many people involved, you can't bridge the gap for everyone. There's been a lot of talk over the years about bridging this gap that has formed, when really there is no hope of bridging the gap. There is only changing the way we treat the gap. There will always be a gap between creator and fan, between YouTuber and viewer. It's always like that, and it's always going to be like that. We just didn't see the gap when the YouTube community was smaller, when it was still a niche, and it felt different than everything else. As more and more people got involved, that gap became more and more apparent. We need to stop trying to remove the gap. We need to stop trying to bridge it, because if we keep trying to do that, we're gonna break it. I don't think that we can bridge this gap. What I think we need to focus on is changing the way we react to this gap, the way we treat these people who have inspired us to do wonderful things. The viewers need to stop treating these people as if they're otherworldly and godlike. And the content creator, they need to stop thinking of their viewers as something beneath them, something less worthy. I'm not saying that all YouTubers do this. There are a lot of them that don't. But we need to imagine each other complexly. To quote the Vlogbrothers here, we need to imagine each other complexly because humanity and human nature is complex. This situation is complex. We need to educate each other about how to treat people you think you know, people you know a part of, and loving the part of the person you know, not the person you think you know. And to quote Vicky's video, we really do need to start treating people we haven't met as exactly that, people we haven't met. I know Dan is not on fire from Dan is not on fire's videos. I do not know Dan Howe, which is why I refer to them as Dan is not on fire and Amazing Phil and the Vlogbrothers when I talk about them in my videos. If I'm talking about John Green's books, I will be talking about John Green the author, not John Green the person who lives in Indianapolis. We need to separate the two, like separating the creator from the product. It was easier with film and celebrity because that gap was there. You had their acting. You didn't have that person, whereas with YouTube, I am one person sitting in front of a camera talking about my thoughts and my feelings. It's hard to separate that from who I truly am. I found it hard to separate that from who I truly am because for me, I am acting in a very similar way to how I react in public to conversations with my friends. So while I may be talking to you like I would a friend, as much as I would like to be, we're not, because I haven't met you yet. One day I would love to meet you and talk to you, but sometimes things just aren't what they seem. To reiterate here, I really believe what we really need to do as a community is not attempt to bridge any gaps. The gap was always there. It was always going to be. What we need to do is change people's attitude and teach them how to respond to this community, to this situation. In order to make gatherings and events easier, we need to teach people to respect these creators, these YouTubers, these people. That they aren't things for you to scream at. They are people. How would you feel if you had thousands of people screaming at you? I know I can't speak for everyone, but I don't want that. Yes, I want to connect with you. Yes, I want you to hear what I'm saying. But that doesn't mean that I want you to idolize me as something that I'm not. I know I'm small on YouTube and that I have no authority here. This is my opinion as someone who has recently become a content creator from being what was just a viewer relationship. It changed my outlook on this. And not everyone is cut out to make videos on YouTube, but everyone should start thinking as if they're the person behind the camera. There are things in your life you wouldn't want to share with anyone else. It's the same with me, it's the same with the Vlogbrothers, it's the same with everyone else. So what I'd like you to do is think about who your hero is, what your hero is. Are they some mythical person with human-like powers? Or are they just human? Are they just like you? And that's where I'm gonna leave it. Bye. I'm gonna leave you with this. Think about each other complexly. Not just the YouTubers, not just the viewers, but everyone you meet, everyone you see. Think about them critically and complexly. Bye.